on the other side. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are at Alta Mesa Memorial Park here in Palo Alto, California, and we're going to do a mausoleum tour right now. They have this old mausoleum. They have a new one and an older one. This one right here is the older one. So we're going to go inside here and check this one out first. There's a couple mausoleums here, columbarium, and a lot of outside space to check out. So let's go. Wow. Wow, look at this. Maurice Yakowski, 1875 to 1939. Look at the lettering. It's actually pretty cool. Marianne Wilk Hansen, 1915 to 1988. Yeah, this is definitely the older mausoleum. It's kind of small, but it's nice. This is actually a columbarium, I think, all these people in here. Yeah. Edsel. Edsel's the last name. 1904 to 1908 for Nia. Harry, 1871 to 1948. Zira. 1872 to 1956. Then we got a Garcia here. 1908, 1991, Edward. Rhea, 1910 to 1996, and Allen, 1938 to 2000. Yeah, these are smaller, so they've got to be cremations here. Wow, there's a whole other area down there too. Beautiful change in the stone here. Everett Smith, 1907 to 1979. Interesting. Yeah, this mausoleum is pretty small. Clementina Tomasini, 1885 to 1973. Wow. Karina Fraccia, 1883 to 1981. Wow. Interesting. Got a flower room here. One of these niches are open right here. Wonder if they're waiting on an arrival. Flower room. I like how on corridor to corridor the stone changes. August Holland, 1904 to 1961, and the lettering even changes corridor to corridor too. Helen Urban, 1919 to 2002. Interesting. Yeah, as the building, you go further into the building, everything changes. I like that. Keeps it interesting. On the other side. Here's the columbarium section over here. Wow. United States Air Force. Gertrude Goddard, 1907 to 2002, and Margaret Nelson, 1907 to 1998. This one right here is interesting. It's got different, there's a Freemason, there's the Air Force. That one right there, it's different. This is an interesting little one right here. I think it's Hayden King, 1882 to 1957. Betty Heimerl, January 2nd, 1897 to June 25th, 1965, and George, October 20th, 1895 to August 21st, 1978. And look at that little Egyptian thing. It's pretty cool. Wow, look at this one right here. 1927 to 1981. Interesting. Jimmy Matsuba, 1923 to 2012. Takaki, and Mishi. He must have loved tennis. 1970 to 2023 and 1970 to 1980 something, I think. 1985. Morrissey Park M, 1910 to 1979. It's kind of hard to read that one. Trace Lovely, 1962 to 1965. These are some interesting ones. Thommen, Warren A, 1891 to 1975, and Mary, 1898 to 1976. Marion Cruver, 1936 to 1979. Look at that. Interesting. Two urns right here, but I don't see any names on them. Very interesting. These are the more modern ones right here. This one. Larry Ting, 1935 to 2009. Look at that. Interesting. There's a golf cart and all kinds of knickknacks. Executive, entrepreneur, educator. This one, the Clark family. It's a big one. There must be a bunch of people. By Kenzie. 1921 to 2006. Yvonne Shao Z, 1922 to 2010. So that must be these two here. Vivian Barraza, 1954 to 2002. Is there an outside section? Oh wow, there is. Arthur Cullman, 1906 to 1984. And there's a whole outside area on this side. Dominic Domo Marinovic, 1906 to 1984. Telemachus Babson, 1901 to 1984. And there's the Mason symbol right there. Wow. Interesting. Donald E. Weed, 1921 to 1995, United States Navy. Thank you for your service. And Lana T. Weed, 1922 to 2021. Salvatore Affronti, 1895 to 1986. Interesting lettering. I like the lettering on these. William Shaw, 1912 to 1954. Look at that. There's a picture. And then Lonnie Shaw, 1942 to 1954. Whoa, they must have. I wonder if they died together. She's young. I looked up both of these individuals, couldn't find anything on them, but they both died the same year. So any of my genealogy buffs want to check it, take a swing at it, go ahead. Well, this is an interesting one. Henry A. Lawrence, 1957, and then underneath it says, and Ruth, 1993. Fod Abuzid. Hope I didn't butcher that one. 1934 to 2011. There's for 4th of July that just passed, their flags placed. Tui Oi Hong, 1906 to 1984. And this is beautiful right here. I'm liking this. And Kwong Hong, 1904 to 1983, same thing. Love that. Maggiora. They've got 1, 2, 3 right there. Got Michael, 1901 to 1989. Mary, 1905 to 1984. And then Joseph, 1929 to 1996. They got 3 in a row here. Probably, my guess, mother, father, son, probably. Tyrus R. Cobb, Jr., MD, 1910 to 1952. Got a doctor right here. And we got Roswell Cobb, 1916 to 1951. And then Charlie Lombard Cobb, 1890 to 1975. warm in here right now. It's hot in here. All these skylights bring in the heat. Alright guys, that's it for this video. This was a fairly small mausoleum. It had a cool columbarium section, and like I said, from corridor to corridor, the stone changed colors, and so did the font on the lettering on the crypt fronts. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you'll be notified of all of my future uploads, guys. It was a pleasure. And there's another mausoleum here that's a little bit more modern, and I think even air conditioned. So we're gonna go in there, and I'll talk to you later.